Why do we have to rebuild London's economy? Well, we have to rebuild it because our politicians have failed us. And everyone has to take credit for this, both politicians in the Labour Party and the Conservative Party, because they have all worked together to fail us. They have broken our economy, and we now have to take proactive steps to rebuild it. Now, luckily, I have 30 years of business experience. I know exactly what to do to make London the leading economy in the world, and we can do it this year. And I'll be talking about some of my plans, but we first have to admit what happened. And we posted this video just a few short days ago, and here's a screenshot of what that video looks like. You probably have seen it on my YouTube channel, and you can go see it. It's titled, Our Politicians Have Failed Us. And this video has hit nearly 1 million views in just a few short days. And I think we got a screenshot right now. I think it's just crossed 964.9 thousand views. It's probably hit 1 million while I'm talking right now. And I've been blown away by the response. But look, we were just being honest about the facts and how our politicians have failed us. And it's time we hold them to account. And it's time we start seeing the flaws of the two-party system. And that's the problem. They both have their own agendas. They have their histories, they have their corporate donors, they have their backroom deals, and it stops them from doing the right thing for the citizens of London. And I think that's why this video is getting so much traction. I want to play it for you really quickly here so you get an idea of what this video is all about. But here is that video that's going viral because people know that we're speaking the truth. Our politicians have failed us. They locked down our cities. They decimated our economy. They failed to protect our elderly, and they are destroying our children's futures. Our politicians have failed us. They promised to make decisions based on science. They promised to respond proportionately to the danger of the virus. They promised to protect our jobs and businesses. They promised to make the best decisions for our long-term future. But they lied.
Blah, blah, blah. It's all good words. Why is it not fair to say that you are failing in your mission?
They shut down our pubs, restaurants, and gyms, where less than 3% of COVID transmissions take place. Why? They are closing our schools when children are 50% less likely to spread the disease. Why? They canceled 27 million hospital appointments, with 3 million of those for cancer. Why? Because they ignore the science and pursue their questionable agendas. Our politicians lied to us.
For many people, it looks as if the figures are chosen to support the policy rather than the policy being based on the figures. Jobs lost, livelihoods shattered, businesses failing. Governing is about delivering practical solutions to the problems that people face day to day.
We are now suffering the worst recession in 300 years. Millions have lost their jobs, and millions more face unprecedented levels of economic hardship. Children are starving, and yet they call for more and bigger lockdowns. Our politicians have failed us.
You are passing the buck as you always do. Do you personally, though, accept any responsibility, or is it all everybody else's fault?
We deserve better. We deserve a leader who tells us the truth. We deserve a leader who makes decisions based on science. We deserve a leader who protects our economy and understands it directly relates to our health and our future. We deserve a leader who doesn't use fear as a weapon, but instead educates, innovates, and solves problems. We need a leader who is not part of the two-party political system, with their special interests, backroom deals, and career politicians. We need a leader with independent thinking, a new vision, and fresh ideas. My name is Brian Rose, and I promise to lead us in a new direction, I am confident we can make London a world-class city once again. And again, that video has nearly broke 1 million views. It's probably going to just keep going, millions and millions of views, because I think it embodies the frustration that we all have felt. Not only just us citizens of London, but all of the people in Britain and all of the people all over the world. We just don't believe that our politicians have done what they needed to do. They've failed us. And that's why we need new ideas. We need an independent voice. We've got to take our city and our countries in a new direction. And we really appreciate everybody sharing that video. We appreciate all the comments. And again, you can go to YouTube and look it up. It's called Our Politicians Have Failed Us. If you want to share that with any of your other friends and social contacts, we'd appreciate it.